Today I'm building over 40 different cards from Clash Royale out of Lego, and then we'll try to build a deck and win a match with them. Let's start with one of the most iconic Clash Royale cards, the Hog Rider, who has this little pink pig. I added this plate onto the pig so the Hog Rider could sit on the pig. This Hog Rider has a super detailed hammer as well as all the right details to make him look like the Hog Rider unless you turn him around. Here's another classic Clash Royale card, the Wizard. He's got this torso from Minecraft and we can give him a fireball. And while we're talking about wizards, here's the Electro Wizard with electricity coming out of his hands. Then we have the Princess from Clash Royale who has this super sweet bow. Unfortunately, her hair can't hold a crown even though I bought her the special crown. One of the most hated cards in Clash Royale is the Mega Knight, and he uses this giant Lego torso piece which makes him way bigger than the average Lego minifigure. One of the few cards that uses a horse is the Dark Prince, and he has this huge weapon. Next up is the Knight from Clash Royale, and unfortunately he's bald because there isn't the right Lego piece to give him chainmail armor. Here's the Lego Guard, and he has this super cool shield which we'll see more of later in this video. The Guard also has his helmet and his spear. We also have the Archer who's got our iconic pink hair, and this Lego Giant which uses this larger torso piece just flipped around. This is the Hunter, and he's got the perfect hat just in the wrong color, and this Lego gun I had to brick build for him. I built the wall breakers from Clash Royale, but they're on the red team due to the red bandanas. I used a transparent clip to attach them to the Lego skeletons as well as a fire piece in the barrels to make them look like they're on fire. This is the Lego Valkyrie, and I think her axe might be a little small. Here's the Lego Firecracker, and it was a very difficult challenge to find a somewhat accurate hairpiece for her. And the Golden Knight, who has golden gloves which I found interesting, as well as the sword. Next up is the Miner. I think he's one of my most accurate cards. We had a shovel, his mining helmet, as well as his backpack. Our first building of this video is the Mortar, which is missing this blue stripe around the front, but I think it looks alright without it. Then we have the Musketeer, which is a hard card to capture, but we have the musket, we've got a feather on top, and that's all you really need. The Dark Goblin is one of my favorite cards in all of Clash Royale, and it's just a regular goblin with a tribal mask on. The Executioner is one of the most accurate cards I have, this huge axe, as well as the super cool looking hood piece. The Battle Healer was one of the first cards I built, and it has this super cool sword as well as these huge wings and some golden armor. We've yet to build enough goblins, so here's a spear goblin and two more for good measure, as well as the Lumberjack who's got this bottle of rage as well as the super accurate looking Lumberjack hat. Next is the Berserker, but thankfully there's a hairpiece in the right shape but not exactly the right color. Another one of my favorite cards is the Log, and it has this super cool building technique used to get the right angles. This is what a barbarian looks like in Lego form, and you can give it a barrel to be the barbarian barrel, or a hut to be the barbarian hut, or even a battle ram to be the barbarian battle ram. We can make the skeletons by taking 3 skeletons, or we can add some more skeletons to make the skeleton army. We can even add a tombstone. We can take the Lego bat and add 5 more to be the bats, and 4 goblins to be the regular Lego goblins. The biggest card I've built is the giant snowball, which is hollow on the inside. We also have the flying machine, which was very complicated to build. If we take this barrel with some balloons on it and put a skeleton in it, we have the skeleton barrel. This is the Ice Spirit. This is a Royal Recruit, and unfortunately the helmet doesn't come in the color brown, but I made up for it by building all 6 of them. And then we have the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Giant P.E.K.K.A. Now let's build a deck. I picked the Hog Rider, a Musketeer, some skeletons, the Dark Goblin, the Knight, the Log, as well as this Ice Spirit and the Tombstone. I won my second game. Goodbye.